Hello and welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me again for another night of Facebook Live. I also like to take time out to recognize those that catch the replay from YouTube and or SoundCloud. It is indeed a blessing to be here with you tonight, as I am your host, Anntricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. Tonight we're talking about being ready. That's our topic tonight. We're talking, I am ready. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. And I hope that you are ready too. So as you guys are joining me and logging on tonight, go ahead and like and share this video. Go ahead and like and share this video. Also, feel free to give me a shout out. Let me know that you're here with me tonight. And we will get started here in just a second. First, I want you guys to remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way, if you're not able to join us for these lives, since they are late in the evening, I know most of us are back on our work schedule, you can get that content from our YouTube channel. I do upload these videos that we do on these lives to my YouTube channel, and also from SoundCloud for those of you who want the audio version of our program. Also, feel free to visit my website. There on my website, I post upcoming courses that I have available for you, and also any events that I have coming up will be there on the website. So I update that website quite often, pretty regularly. And if you're not following me on Amazon, so that you know when I have new books released and things of that nature, please feel free to follow me on Amazon. I'd love to have you, as the content that I create, it is specifically for you. It is for you, to help you in your journey. It's to help give you answers to the questions that you have that you're not finding the answers to. Not only that, I've started a little ebooks for kids. So I've started with the infant books, and I have a couple of them already circulating, and I'm going to work my way up all the way through the adolescent stages of just highlighting the kids that impact my life. And so feel free to order those books on Amazon. You'll find them if and when you follow me on Amazon. You'll see all of it there on my page, and you can purchase it right from that page. Nonetheless, thank you, Ann. Thank you, Rita, for joining me tonight. I'm glad to have you. As you can see, tonight I am making it known. I am not only making it known for myself, but I am a voice for you in saying that I am ready. And so if you just say that to yourself, say it out loud, say it and declare it as I am making the declaration. I'm ready. I'm ready, guys. And there has been so much that I have accomplished over the past several months. 2020 has been, like I said, had its share and has had its impact on so many of us. But guys, I'm ready. I'm ready. I just threw my hands up today, and you say, and I just said, Lord, I'm just ready. I'm ready. I know that there has been questions posed to me about certain things, and I tend to try to stay honest with myself. And if I'm really honest with myself, guys, I haven't really been willing to step out on all that I know that I am called and destined to do. I have not been willing to step out on that. I've seen the end. I've seen what the end looked like. And 2020 has opened up so many doors of opportunities that cross our paths. And many times, we can fool ourselves into saying that we're going to do this or we're going to do that, or we ready, And we know that we're continuing to hold back the reins on our progress and holding back the reins on the doors and things like that, that we know that we are destined and purposed to walk through. And so one of the things that, or one of the areas to where I have been holding myself back is really getting in there, jumping in there. I say that I was, and I say that I am, but it was only to the point to where I was comfortable. There were times when I would interact with people and I'd hold back giving information. I'd hold back sharing some of the things that maybe I would otherwise be encouraged to share. And so because it was always fear, that fear of having an opportunity proposed or having that invitation extended, and me knowing that I'm not willing to accept it, or I'm not willing to walk through it, or I'm not willing to see what opportunities lie ahead of me. And so that's why I had to really get in tune with myself today and say, you know what, God, I'm ready. I'm ready. I am ready. I've made so many excuses for not doing. I've made so many excuses for why I haven't tapped on those doors. I've made so many excuses for why I haven't made those phone calls, or why I haven't sent those emails, why I haven't accepted those invitations and things like that, holding myself back, fear of what that next level looks like. And I know somebody out there understands what I'm saying. Somebody out there can attest to, yes, I have this business that I have, and I'm comfortable with it being small, and I'm comfortable with it just being what it is. I'm not as comfortable with it telling it to people maybe I don't know them well, or maybe I feel a little insecure about my business, or maybe my business doesn't look like their business, so I'm not going to talk about mine. I'm just going to praise them and theirs, and we do this. We make excuses why we're not really pressing through, and why we're not really expanding, and why we seem like we're excited, but then when we think about the success, or when we think about the possibilities that it can afford for us, we get a little scared in that. And so we begin to pull back the reins on our progress. But for many of us, opportunity is right there. Opportunity, we didn't have to go look for it. Opportunity came right to our doorstep. Not only that, opportunity came right to our table. And then there are some of us that all we have to do, and it's like I was talking about those miracles the other night, me sitting on the couch and my miracle waiting in the kitchen. All I have to do is get up and meet it halfway. And that's the way so many of us are about our business. That is the way so many of us are about the opportunities that awaits us. Maybe the opportunity hadn't come all the way up and to slap us in the face, but maybe the opportunity is in the kitchen and we too lazy to get off the couch and meet that opportunity halfway, guys. We have to get real about this thing. So are you ready? That's my question to you tonight. Are you ready? Because guys, I feel like I am ready. I feel like I have made enough excuses. I feel like I've held myself back long enough. And guess what? If I don't really get to the point to where I'm really ready to step out in this season will soon pass me by. And I'll have to wait another cycle for the season to come back and the opportunities to come back around. Nonetheless, I still have to live out my purpose. I still have to be on my grind. I still have to be intentional. I still have to make connections in doing what I know that I am purpose and destined to do. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. many of us, whether we tell it or not, we're afraid to take that leap. We're afraid to take that jump. We're afraid to really get out there and promote our business because it looks like we're bragging, or it looks like we're arrogant, or it looks like now I'm out there, what do? I might mess up, I might fail, somebody might not like my product. And I'm just at the point to where my products was created for something. When I created my products, I had somebody in mind. Somebody out there wants our products. They just don't know where to find us. They don't know where to find us because we've been sitting on it. We've been hiding it. We've been trying to cover it up. It's just like a light that sits up on a hill. You know, we are that light. Our products, our babies, our brands, our business, what we do, that is our light. What are we doing with it? And what good is it if we continue to cover it up and the people can't find us? Hey, Diane, how are you, baby? Tonight we're talking about being ready. Tonight I just confess, I make the declaration that I am ready. I'm no longer ashamed. I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer hiding what I have. Because if I continue to hide, then people can't find me. People who need me are still looking. They're still searching. And instead of me making it known, or instead of me being out there and allowing people an opportunity to see what I have that can help them and to set them free and to give them direction and to give them answers and things like that, you know, we hide what we have. It's almost like we're ashamed. But why would we be ashamed to share what God has given us when it's lined up with our purpose? When it is who we are, it is our brand. It's easy for me to sit here night after night and give you a word, hoping that whatever I say on this platform will cross your path. But people that know me know that I'm not going to talk to everybody. I'm just not one of those that just go out and just make myself friendly and to talk to people. But you know, all that, it's changing. It's changing. I've made up my mind. If you have questions and I have the answer, I'm giving you the answer. If you're seeking for something and I have it, whether I have it or I know who have it, I'm giving you the answers. And guys, this is the way we know we are ready. We're ready to take on those opportunities. We're ready to take on higher heights. We're ready to step into our next level. And if we have to do it scared, do it scared. If we do it and we miss the mark, so what? Success is built upon failures. And another thing we have to do, we have to realize we're not in competition with one another. We're not in competition with one another. There's not another person on this green earth that can do what I do the way I do it. So I have to get ready. I have to get ready because no one has the answers that I have the way I have it. No one has the products the way I have because they're genuine products made with a specific purpose in mind. So no one can do what I do. No one can bring what I bring. No one has the heart and the passion that I have for what it is that I do. So if people can't find it, if I'm hiding it, then what good is it going to do? It doesn't do any good at all. Because the only way what I do, what I have, what I bring to the table is going to have any effect is if it gets into the hands of the people who need it the most. So I ask you guys, I ask you respectfully, what is it that you're sitting on? What is it that you have been afraid to tap into? What is it? What kind of opportunities do you have looking you in the face? You didn't even have to go look for it. It came looking for you. What opportunities do you have in the kitchen that you're too lazy to get up off the couch to go get it? You're too lazy to make a phone call, or you're too lazy to do an email. Are you really ready? Because if it was not for you, it would not have presented itself to you. I know that there are places that I need to be to speak. I know that there are people who are looking for answers, who needs my books. I know that there are people who need encouraging, that needs my apparel. At the end of the day, can they find me? And if the answer is no, then I pose the question, why not? And only I have the answer for that. They can't find me because I know that I have not really been doing all that I know that I need to do for this season in my life. I've done a little bit. I've showed up here every night. Showing up here every night, it's been easy. Because I don't have to step outside my comfort zone of my house. I can sit right here at the kitchen table and I can talk to you, and it just seems more natural now. It was a little struggle in the beginning, but now I'm comfortable with coming here. You're giving me support. It feels good. I feel like you're here supporting me, and that gives me all the encouragement I need. So it's not such a task to come here and share. Oh, but what about those places to where now I have to travel to do that? Or now I have to load up on a Zoom and do a virtual. Or now I have to load up and promote a class and teach a class. That's a whole nother dynamic. That's stepping outside my comfort zone. Because I can say, well, I'm offering this class, but what if nobody wants it? So what? At least you offered it. That way, if somebody did need it, they can come across it and it would be available to them. So it's not for me to try to figure out. It's for me to say, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready, and I know that all that is in me, I have not given it all. I have held back so much. I have hid. I have covered. I have made excuses. Hey, sweetie, how are you? I'm glad you're joining me tonight. So I really have to get real with myself. And it's just like so many of you guys. What is it that you have that you know somebody needs and you're sitting on it out of fear? Fear of success, fear of reaching that next level. What is? I'm really asking you the question. Put it in the comment section. If you have an answer, what is it that you're sitting on? What is it that you're holding back? What is it that you know you're supposed to be doing and you haven't really just sold out and said, I'm ready? Or maybe it is that you said you're ready and you was like me and you were still kind of holding back and pulling back the reins. What is it? Because I know I'm not the only one. I know opportunity is out there. I know that there are conversations that need to be had. I know that people are out there seeking for answers to the questions that they have, and I have the answers, and I've held back. Because of me, there's no excuse. Just because of me, because I say, well, I didn't want to get involved, or I didn't want to seem arrogant, or I didn't want to seem like I know it all. You know, all this stuff we tell ourselves, all this stuff we play over and over in our mind. But do you know you have to get over yourself in order to get to that next level that you are destined to be? There is no way we can get to our next level holding ourselves back, thinking it's about us, because at the end of the day, nothing that we do, nothing that we have to offer, none of it is really about us. And you know, that is what sets me apart from so many other people doing some of the similar things that I do. I have no underlying motive for anything. I don't believe that there's anything evil in my heart. I protect my mental space. I'm careful about the words that I speak from my mouth. I'm careful not to just say something because I think it or because I feel a certain way. I'm in tune to my Creator. I'm sensitive to the needs and sensitive to the discernment that I have when I'm interacting with people. I'm sensitive to all that. So I have no underlying motives. When I see another woman doing good, I praise that. That's something to be praised. That's something to lift up, something to celebrate. And that's something that we women, we don't do enough of that. We don't celebrate one another. One thing that I do not do, and one thing that has held me back when it comes to marketing and when it comes to sales and things like that, because sales is a manipulating tactic. You manipulate the people's mind to get them to want to buy into what you have. And that's one of the areas to where I've held myself back in sharing things that I have, because I do not want to be that one to manipulate people into doing anything. Well, one thing that I realize is that I don't have to manipulate anything to tell you what I have available. Now, whether or not you get what I have available, or you interested in what I have available, that's going to be a choice up to the consumer or whoever to decide. But it costs me nothing, and it hurts me nothing to tell you what I have available. And so there is a difference. So I'm not a salesperson. What I can do is show you what I have to offer. What I can do is show you people who are connected to me. What I can do is show you people that I celebrate and why I celebrate them. What I'm not going to do is manipulate you into doing anything. Because one thing that I know is when you ready, ain't nobody I'm going to have to tell you nothing. When you really ready, when people give you answers, or when people give you resources, or when people say, hey, send somebody to you, you're going to be ready. You ain't going to have to get ready. You already ready. It's about staying ready. I had this saying last year, stay ready. Because when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Well, I've been here. I've been preparing. I got so many things that I know that I need to put in motion. I haven't. Oh, they're ideas. They're creative. It's something that can help somebody. But I've sat on it. Because really, when I was saying stay ready, when I was really saying I am ready, I really wasn't. Because I got to thinking about the social aspect of it all. And I was thinking, I'm not really ready to get that social with people. I'm not really ready to get in deep down and dirty into people's issues and things like that. I don't have any more excuses now. I've just sit here and confessed it all to you. So out of all you've seen me do over the past year, I was still holding back. Taking all these classes, getting all this help, learning all this I can, and to do what with it? To sit on it. I came right back here to this kitchen table and took a seat and sat here and talked to you night after night, knowing that I was still holding back. And it just goes back to those layers that I said I really have to dig into. There's still layers of me I have to dig into, and there's still pieces of myself I have to confront in order to continue to move forward. I refuse to be complacent in this place. I have to give all that I can give while I have breath in my body. And tonight I just confessed, I just laid it all out. I'm ready. And I wonder how many of you can say that you're ready. So if you're sitting here and you're listening to me tonight, and you're going to make up your mind and make the declaration tonight that you're ready, put it in the comment section. Let me know that I'm not alone. Let me know that you're ready. And so what if you fail? If you fail, what you going to do? You're just going to get back in the game and keep trying. Do you think I've been here 17 years without failing at something? Do you think I've been here 17 years without having to grow and develop somewhere? Do you think I've been here 17 years and not made mistakes and had to try again and had to start all over again and build again? It's a process. It's a process. Some of you right now, I have questions that I need answers to, or you know somebody who have questions that they need answers to, and you have the answer and you have withheld it. So are you really ready? Some of you, that you have a gift, just a smile to comfort somebody, or you have that gift just to pick up the phone and call somebody, hey, how you doing, and just change the whole dynamics of their day. And yet you've sat there and done nothing. Are you really ready? If you're ready, just put in the comment section. Let me know I'm ready. Just say I'm ready. Just say I'm ready. Just say I'm ready. Because I believe somebody is out here ready to go to that next level, ready to be seen, ready to show somebody what they have, ready to live out your purpose. I really believe that. I believe it with everything that is in me. And I believe that together we can do this. Together we can make a difference. Together we can support and lift one another up. So I just encourage you as I extend my heart to you tonight, and as I have made this declaration to you tonight, that if there is something that I have that I know you need, it's coming your way. It's coming your way. I will no longer hide my gifts. I will no longer hide my services. I will no longer hide an encouraging word from you. I'm ready to walk through some doors. I'm ready to accept some invitations. I'm ready to go to that next level. I don't believe it's going to be easy, but I believe that making this declaration tonight has torn down some strongholds in my mind, has torn down some barriers that I've held up for myself as a way of protecting myself. That fear of success, that fear of being seen, that fear of walking into unknown territory. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm ready. You've heard it here. And it is my hope and my prayer that you're ready just the same, and that together we're going to take on higher heights. I am your host, Anntricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. I'll meet you right back here tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Good night, everybody.